So what did you get?
Pizza.
We are starting the day. We just went for lunch. It was only 38 euros for a pizza, carbonara, tiramisu, and a bottle of wine. So I think that's pretty decently priced, especially considering back home that would literally be Pizza Hut. So I think we're going to go scooter around now. Then I think we are going to do the Vatican because we have tickets for the Sistine Chapel. So what are we about to do?
Go on lines.
Slowpoke. A ton of fun. Definitely recommend. So cool. Honestly, if you're coming to Rome, definitely do it. It's so much fun. And Bree has found a cat, which she is now taking Snapchats of. Very cute though, there's a lot of cats here. See, there's one moseying up. So we are just out scootering, and as you just saw, oh, there's one right there, he's sleeping. Hello. There's a bunch of stray cats in this area that we're at. We're just on this pathway in Rome, scooting along, but there's tons of them. There's like at least 12 that we've seen, so it's definitely really cool. They seem pretty tame too. But yeah, definitely come check this out when you're here. It's definitely a good experience, and it's cheap too. Like, we did a half-hour ride, it was only 8 euros, so. What just happened?
The camera fell out of the bike. I hit a bump and it was.
Note to self, listen to Brienne, because she told me to leave the camera at home and I said no, and while she was biking she hit a bump and the camera went flying, and yeah, when I opened the bag it was the lens cap was off, the battery door was popped open, the SD card door was popped open. But yeah, I mean, it seems to be working. I mean, I hope it's still working. I hope nothing's wrong with it, but I mean, that's why you always have a case on your camera. It just proves the usefulness of it. But now we're going to go to the Sistine Chapel, and yeah, so. Important note, when you do come to the Vatican, if you buy tickets online, you do have to switch them out for this, which is just at the cash desk just before the entrance. It'd be nice if you could just walk in.
It wasn't really that bad.
It wasn't, but I could see it being bad in the busy times.
Yeah, because there's no lineup at all.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's really cold.
Tired?
Yeah. It's hot.
How was the Sistine Chapel?
It was good. It was super hot.
Give me your
and
honest
super
thoughts, though.
crowded.
Honest thoughts.
Super hot and super
No,
crowded.
give me your honest thoughts.
It was just super crowded and it was...
A little disappointing.
Yes. But I think it's because it was like wall-to-wall people and you couldn't really take things in.
Yeah, so for me, I found it super crowded. Tourist groups wall-to-wall again. It was kind of a letdown, but still worth checking out, so. We're back at our Airbnb. Sorry, I just have to adjust this. We're back at our Airbnb. And I'm getting some melatonin because we're going to Thailand now. It's always, I find I have trouble sleeping when changing that many time zones, but it's our second last night here. I think tomorrow we're waking up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. to go to the Trevi Fountain at sunrise. So that'll be super cool, but I think we're gonna call it there for today, and we will see you guys tomorrow. So. So we made it to the Trevi Fountain.
It still is a little busy, but it's not as comparable as like in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's
So
not that bad.
Definitely worth it to come at sunrise.
And I'm sure especially if you came in the summer when it's like 5 a.m. sunrise, there wouldn't be anybody here, so. How was that?
Good. We went to the Trevi Fountain and took some photos with sunrise. It did get busy. We got there at like 6:50ish, and it got busy around like 7:15. Yeah, it gets like, and now it's like super packed, and it's like 7:30. So
Definitely a cool experience, so highly recommend. But yeah, there's one thing to know, it's always busy. I mean, I think it'd be better in the summertime, especially when sunrise is a little earlier. Obviously our last day in Rome, it's something to do. And now I think we're just gonna be on our way to the Spanish Steps. So see you guys in a bit. What are we doing?
this is our third try at the McDonald's machine. Okay.
It's what time in the morning and what are you ordering?
It is 7:45 a.m. and I might get a Big Mac. I got this espresso, and yeah, it's hazelnut, so it has like whipped cream and hazelnut in it, so. And then a Halloween donut.
That is not her donut, that is my donut. Let's just get that clear. Brian, how's your espresso?
It's okay. I think
She's hiding her face this time.
I think you have to mix it. So I'll do that instead of just eating the whipped cream. We are at the Spanish Steps. These are apparently the most widest steps in Europe.
The most widest?
Yes,
the
the
English
most-
is great.
The most widest. Yeah.
Widest this in
What do you mean? The most wide steps in Europe, and you actually cannot sit on them. There's police officers over there, and if they do see you sitting on them, they will blow their whistle at you. So just a heads up and a little tip: don't sit on the Spanish Steps.
Great tips with Brian. That was probably my favorite video segment from today. Climbing up the steps?
We are climbing up the steps. Are we going to sit on them? Unless you're taking a photo, I find that they're okay if you like sit for a second to take a photo. But if you're actually just sitting and resting, that is a no-no.
We are about halfway up the Spanish Steps and we saw our first tour group at 8:45 in the morning. So definitely gonna start to the day early if you want to avoid them. So we just made it to the Spanish Steps, the top of them.
It was a hike.
Nah, not really.
I was tired coming up the stairs. It has 135 stairs built into this.
153.
I think it was 135.
Basically good to go.
I mean, there's a lot of photo ops on these stairs. We saw people taking like wedding photos and stuff, so that was really cool. It is beautiful. I think it's a beautiful staircase. But yeah, and even looking like at the city, it's kind of cool because you can see like the fountain below it and then just the streets. So yeah, I think it's definitely a place you should come see if you're in Rome.
Made it back to the Coliseum and we are just going to walk around, and then I think we are going to try to hit the Mouth of Truth, and then we're going to head back.
We went to the Mouth of Truth.
Was it cool?
It was really cool. The legend says if you stick your hand in it and like have a lie, it will bite your mouth or bite your hand. So.
We've already done 10,000 steps and it's not even 10:30 a.m. So, but it's part of traveling. It's our last day here. Might as well soak it up. Yeah, I also sat in bird poop.
Not me, you.
Yeah, it's going great. We made it to the top of the hill. Note that you can't just go up the first set of stairs. You have to go all the way up and go through the museum.
Yep, I thought you could walk up the set of stairs and take a picture like where the guards are standing in the fire. But it's a one-way system. Yeah. So you literally, once you enter the stairs, gotta go all the way up, all the way through the museum and down the back steps. So.
And I am tired. I can't even lie. We've already done like 12,000 steps almost, and it is
11:20.
And we also have to wake up at 5
tomorrow
because we're going to Helsinki, and then we've got a 9-hour layover, and then we go to Bangkok. But that's an 11.5-hour flight. I ended up getting more of these rice ball things, and now we're just walking back to the hotel. So